Yo, you hear that the Energizer Bunny got arrested?
Oh, shit, what happened?
They charged him with battery.
Oh, man, I have nothing bad about that one.
That poor bunny, he's not going to make it in prison.
Oh, my.
He's pink, too. He's fucked.
Oh, he's literally.
Hey guys, this is Lorraine, and I have an awesome dad joke for you fellow Marvel fans. Okay, so why does Thanos get unlimited hot drinks wherever he goes? Because he has the Infinity Gauntlet. Get it? The Infinity Gauntlet? Okay, I'll see myself out now. Bye.
What is up, everybody? This is Jay Alvarez alongside
Raul.
With Marcel on the production table as always. Holy shit! Pop Song is 18.
God damn it. Yes.
I'd like to thank Puberty and the 26th Amendment for bringing me up to this point.
God damn right.
We are grown-ups.
Yeah, man, we could, vote.
Yeah?
Starting college and shit.
Well, we're minorities, so we have to move out tonight.
Tonight. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're 18. Get the fuck out of the house. I'm not paying for your food anymore. Yeah.
Eat too much. All of a sudden.
Wow, man, it feels good to be a grown-up. Is this what sex is like?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it's got to be better than this.
Maybe I'm having the wrong kind of sex. All right. Well, anyways, folks. Hey, thank you guys for getting us to 18. This has been a fun ride, and we appreciate everything you guys have done, all the interactions. We're starting to get more and more. The reviews on iTunes. Thank you.
Yes.
This it's exciting. It's exciting times.
Yeah, I love it, man. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the messages I'm receiving on our number 321-405-2219. Give us a call. Let us know how we doing. Give us a dad joke. Just tell us about your day. If you want to ramble.
Yeah, we're happy to have it. So Raul, how's your week been, man?
Do you know what today is?
It is.
It's my motherfucking birthday, nigga.
Happy birthday! Oh, feliz cumpleaños.
Yes, you got to sing both. You have to sing both in my household.
Oh shit, I don't sing. I'm the one that
cumpleaños feliz, and I don't remember the rest.
It's literally that over and over and over again.
Well then, hey, no, because they be adding some shit. I don't know. But
see, yeah, I'm the idiot in the back that went like, "Happy birthday to you." That's me.
Nice. Yeah, man. 1988 was a good year. Motherfucking 29 now.
You young fuck.
Yeah.
You're not even that much younger. It's 4 years.
I don't care. I'm you, my wife, all of y'all old as fuck.
Whatever, man.
Speaking of my wife,
how's your week at home been, Raul?
So she heard the last episode. She was not too happy.
Oh, this is delicious. Bring it.
She's like, "Oh, this is what you think?" I was like, "Babe, it's just jokes." But yes, this is what the fuck I think. Yeah, that wasn't a great tone to take. Because I thought it was my birthday week, I could do what I want.
Oh, you thought you were a woman? That's not how it works when you have a penis.
No. But in spite of all of that, she still surprised me at work yesterday with some balloons, cake, sandwiches.
That was real sweet. I saw that. Thank you, by the way, for allowing me to take part in that.
Oh, anytime, bro. I told Marcel, I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, man, she surprised me, so I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just
so you know, for future birthdays, now as a dad, when it's a kid's birthday, it's a kid's birthday. Mm-hmm. You go out, you can do everything. When it's mom's birthday, well, that shit lasts a whole month, and you just kind of have to accept it for what it is. When it's your birthday, it's Friday.
Exactly. Nigga, I got home. Did you enjoy it? Yes, I did. Thanks, love. Mwah. All right, I need you to clean this, do that, and you're off tomorrow. I don't care if it's your birthday. I was like, you know what? In my mind.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Okay.
No, you know what? And the only reason she even asked you about it to acknowledge it is because you had better say thank you.
Yeah.
Don't say thank you.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
She said there, and after all that shit, you're like, fuck you. I mean, you don't say it that loud, but you say it,
Low enough. Yeah, man. It's a good little week. I'm going to celebrate today.
It's good, man.
How was your goddamn week?
My week was kind of uneventful, honestly. Yeah, the girl blew up a little bit. The son ignores me. The son is a preteen. He is absolutely a preteen because now he just ignores me all week long.
That happens.
I tried calling him. I tried texting him. I've already said to him 4 times, why do you have a phone if you don't answer it? Now I'm having the same conversation with my father.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Yo, Dad, why do you have a phone if you don't answer? Oh, I left it in the room. Like, no, have it on you. That's why you have it. And my son, I'm like, yo, I'm calling you, I'm texting. Oh, I ain't get it. Like, bullshit.
Yeah, I say that same lie.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was supposed to be service. I got Sprint.
Yeah, like, no, motherfucker, I got Metro PCS just like you do. And I've been in your house. I know it works.
Exactly. Yeah, man. No, it's gonna be a good little day. A little weekend. Stranger Things comes out today.
Stranger Things is out today.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. My dumbass stayed up till 12 because we're Eastern. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna watch the first episode and then go to sleep. I waited and waited, not realizing that it comes 3 a.m.
Yeah, for those that don't realize, Netflix release date is 3 a.m. on the East Coast because that makes it midnight on the West Coast. And a lot of people on the East, like, people are like, man, I waited till like 12:30 and you never released it. I'm like, yeah. Because you got to wait till 3.
Yeah, we got to wait. So I'll wait and watch that tonight with the kiddos, popcorn and some wings or whatever we eat. Mm-hmm. And it'll be a good little day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you have a good weekend. I'm on my way to my sister's baby shower.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's baby shower and gender reveal. So I don't know what color gifts to buy because we're finding out at the baby shower.
You know what? I fucking hate gender reveal parties.
I like the way she's handling this. So check it out. Okay. They're a football family. Her husband is from Rhode Island. This is her third kid, his second kid, but he raised her first kid too. So it's essentially his third. The way they're gonna do the gender reveal is they're gonna have a football outside on a tee, and at 4:00 he's gonna kick the ball, and it's gonna go into powder, and whatever color the powder is, that's what gender they're having. I'm cool with it for that, and because it's a baby shower, so there's gonna be a lot of drinking.
Absolutely. Well, for those who don't know, Spanish baby showers are not baby showers. It's a fucking party.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, white people. Let me break this down for you. I apologize to the Caucasians that were immediately confused. Like, why is this man going to a baby shower? All right. So here's the deal. Mm-hmm. Spanish baby showers are just a reason to drink.
Absolutely.
Even our games are built around it. And yes, we have games that are baby showers also. Men and women all come to this. Everybody has fun. There's a section of the day where it's games. One of the games is the wife sits down on the chair, her husband sits in her lap, and she bottle feeds him a baby bottle full of beer.
Awesome. Yeah,
and whoever drinks it first wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to go to that?
I'm in there. I'm coming.
Listen, I don't care how big of a man I am. You give me an opportunity to sit in a woman's lap and get bottle fed a beer, I'm fucking there. Paul Bunyan is fucking there. The manliest man on this planet is there.
You just have a fetish. That's what the fuck that is.
I might. Because then the next game is always the wife sits down and dad has to put on a blindfold and spoon feed her a can of baby food. See, I'm getting a bottle of beer and then I get to put baby food all over my girlfriend. This is my birthday. This is a man's birthday.
Yeah, that's what
Latin
that is.
Baby showers are where men get to have a birthday.
Yes, man. Yeah, baby showers are the shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, and cousins and family members would have baby showers, in that shit, drinking everybody's Heineken.
Yeah,
I didn't care.
Yeah, there's a lot of drinking. So that's what's going on, and that's why I'm excited for the weekend. And then my son, it's his last football game. He's starting. Which means that whole thing I just said is full of shit. I'm missing the baby shower, so I can go to my son's football game.
God damn it, you'll be there. This shit don't end. Baby showers don't end.
No. The baby shower starts Saturday. It will end next Friday.
Exactly. Those shits don't end. You got time. We good. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right.
Well, congrats to the future baby. But yeah, honestly, I don't care what the premise is. I hate gender reveal party. Like if it's just a gender reveal party, I'm gonna sit there. And I'm outside, wherever the fuck we are, and I have to wait for you to release some fucking balloons or some colored doves or kick a fucking football.
Wait. Colored doves?
Yeah, man.
People are coloring doves.
I've seen it.
Stop it.
I've seen it.
How is Peter not throwing pig blood all over that yet?
They will. Listen, Facebook. Once you get trapped in them videos, you have every idea.
How deep in a rabbit hole do you have to get into?
Bro, doves, they did it with a basketball. They did it with like sailboats. I was like, fuck, I don't even care what you're having at this point.
How do they color the doves? I'm stuck on that shit right now.
Spray paint, bro. It's probably not good.
The dove, yeah, right?
It's probably not good. A couple of them didn't make it out of the box. That's how bad.
There was a video I saw, another rabbit hole. They were releasing doves at a wedding, and one of the doves got hit by a truck.
Oh,
it was like, let these loves symbolize the love that is everlasting. Pop! I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that marriage.
Y'all are getting divorced tonight.
God, but yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing though. Congratulations to them. Not trying to go down that road again.
Nah. Well, it's gonna be a good weekend. We got some topics though. First one's gonna make me real happy. Now we already know that Disney listens to us. I mean, look at the casting of Lion King alone. You are welcome, world.
All day.
The other day, a couple weeks ago, if you go a few episodes back, we were talking about the New Mutants trailer, and my biggest complaint wasn't really a complaint. I was just sad that I didn't see X-23 because Daphne Keane was expected to stay with the franchise, and hopefully we were going to get New Mutants out of it. That wasn't the case. But this week they announced that X-23 is getting her own spinoff.
Yeah, I know that shit. Your face right now is ridiculous.
Dude, I'm smiling from ear to ear right now. My cheeks hurt. I'm so happy. Not only is she still in it, she's getting her own. Fuck the New Mutants. She's getting her own. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you just excited for this?
I'm excited. I hope this definitely goes through. But we all know how things go. Yeah, we're developing a movie around it. Everything can be in the development stage. So I'd hope they, see the reaction that we're all giving for even an announcement such as this and move forward with it. A lot of people are a little weirded out because they're like, well, what is it going to be about? It's just her. Like, no, she left with like a group of mutants, a group of little mutants at that. They're gonna they can build a franchise off of that.
You know what I like about it too is they trust her enough to carry her own movie. But it's like I don't want like what you're saying about getting stuck in production hell. I don't see them doing that. Logan and Deadpool right now are the most successful franchises that Fox has. Even X-Men is struggling right now. Yeah. Because Apocalypse, I know you liked it. It wasn't great, and a lot of people are losing faith with the timeline problems. There's a X-Men is weighing down a lot. Fantastic Four, let's not even talk about. All the New Mutants is a gamble. I think it's gonna do all right, but we'll see. Logan is the most successful movie they've had, and Deadpool. Last year was a really good year for Fox, and I don't see them sleeping on that just because they want to keep rolling with that. A lot of people liked her in the movie. She was a huge part of it. So even if she doesn't go with the group, even if it's just her and they come up with good storytelling, if they cross over with Deadpool, like I don't want her to have anything to do with X-Men or the New Mutants. I want her to kind of be in her own. I want those movies to kind of be their own thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like just standalone, has nothing to do with the timeline. I think that would work if it was just her own shit.
I think that's what it's going to have to be anyway.
Yeah, because you're right. Because Logan was his own thing. If you tie her into another universe,
it's going to mess up the continuity.
Yeah, now you're worried about, well, I thought Logan was disconnected. Unless they do Deadpool, because that's still open.
Yeah, because you got Cable. Yeah. And a lot of people are saying, Cable can take her and bring her back in time and do all this other shit. Don't just leave her where she's at and develop everything around her. I don't want any mutants is interesting enough. Let the mutants around her get their powers developed and all of that, and let's go for that because this is set way in the future. You know what I mean? So she essentially will have to carry this movie.
Yeah.
Everybody else, as according to the movie, everybody else has died. All the mutants are gone.
Yeah.
So it's just her and the ones that were created in that lab.
Yeah.
So I'll be excited about it. It'll be different. It'll be a different take on it. Do you think it'll still be rated R? Because it's going to be centered around kids. I mean, granted, we got movies like It and things like that.
I think so.
Still?
I think so. I think it's probably not a priority. Like we have to make a rated R movie. Like that's why I have a problem with Venom, because it seems like Venom's priority is to be a rated R movie instead of just being a movie. As long as the priority isn't rated R, like they tell the story and that story has to be R rated, let that be. Let the story dictate what the rating is.
That makes sense.
Like if they're like, oh, we need to make this PG-13. Look, if the story is a good story and it's not a PG-13 story, fuck your PG-13. Let's go rated R. Exactly. But if the story's good and be like, we can PG-13 this and get more people in. If it doesn't hurt, then fuck it, go for the PG-13. I think that's what should lead it.
Exactly. And really, honestly, it wasn't that like a hard R movie like Deadpool. Deadpool, yes, hard R.
Deadpool's hard R. Logan had some pretty extreme violence. That was it.
That's it. That's really it. And I'm cool with that shit. I took my son to see both of those movies.
I mean, Eric LaSalle did die in Logan. And whenever you kill the guy from Soul Glow, I think that's pretty traumatizing. That itself probably made it rated R.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
That was tough.
It's just Soul Glow.
Oh my God.
I was traumatized. I walked out of that theater crying.
Yeah. No, Logan was great. It's still one of the greatest films of this year because I keep forgetting it came out this year.
Shit, it came out in February. You're right.
This year, because last year was Deadpool.
Last February was Deadpool.
So it came out this year. I watched it the other day. I was like, yeah, this shit is great.
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't even going to be into it because I was like, it's going to be. I didn't like any of the other Wolverine movies. Anyway.
No, they were garbage.
They were all garbage. This one was the story was great. The rated R added to it. Daphne King was phenomenal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely want to see her do some more work with this franchise, and it'll be her own at this point.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of trust that she's probably earned at this point. So we'll see how that goes. We'll keep you posted on any news with that because that's happy. It's happy days for Jay Alvarez and Raul here. Now this next one, we shit on them a little bit, a lot of bit,
every day,
all the time. The last time we mentioned them, it was just a blur. People thought we edited a segment out. Apparently,
yeah, no.
It was like Justice League released a new trailer. Yeah, so Star Wars: Last Jedi.
Yeah.
That's exactly there was no edit. That was it. But we'll actually talk about Justice League. Still not good.
No.
Well, the first one I'm kind of impartial to. I'm mad that people are arguing about it. The fact itself, I'm pretty cool. Is the Justice League's runtime has been announced is going to be 121 minutes.
Yeah.
That's 2 hours and 1 minute.
Yeah.
That's long as hell, but I'm all right with it so long as it's good. Now, if I feel like that's 2 hours I'm never getting back in my life,
that's a different story.
That's a different story. But I mean, for a movie like this, I think 2 hours is long enough. And people are saying it's not long enough. Is that what it is?
Yeah, people are saying it's not long enough. You're introducing new characters. You got to talk about Cyborg and Aquaman and the Flash. And we still have to find out how Superman comes back because clearly he's fucking coming back. I'm like, dude, every single movie that you've ever been to had to introduce new characters.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Literally every movie.
The first Star Wars, guess what? You didn't know who the hell Luke was. Now he's a household name.
Yeah.
And that movie was what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
So I think that's more than enough time. Sorry,
go ahead.
but they're getting their own movie anyway. All of them. Flash is getting another movie. I saw some news about that. That's soon to come. We'll talk about that after Justice League comes out. But Flash is getting his own movie. Cyborg is getting his own movie. I don't even know what that's gonna be about.
I don't know.
Aquaman's movie just finished wrapping. So they're gonna be fleshed out further. Let's give it to them. This may be a completely different story than that needs to focus on this story, then focus on introducing the characters.
Right.
You know what I mean? I guess they're going with it that these characters, so let's just let's put them on the screen now, and then we'll flesh them out further going forward.
Right. No, I agree with that, and especially because like when Batman vs Superman came out, everybody was complaining, or not everybody, but one of the bigger complaints was, "Fuck, I have to watch another Batman origin." Because every Batman franchise has an origin story. And how many fucking times can you watch that? Like, I get it. I know who Batman is. So when Batman vs. Superman came out, yeah, they did it. They showed you real quickly where he came from. Mm-hmm. That was it. And that was one of my favorite parts of the movies. A lot of people loved it. They were like, dude, we got everybody knows the Batman story. Mm-hmm. I got it, and it didn't take up the entire movie. I'm good with that. Holy shit, I'm good with that. And it seems like they kept that going. People know who the fuck Aquaman is. People know who the Flash is. Cyborg, maybe not. But, and you maybe not know their origin stories, but you know who they are enough that an origin story isn't a priority. Yeah, you know who the Flash is. You know who Aquaman is. You're relatively familiar with the existence of Cyborg, maybe.
My son calls him Booyah.
What's that?
My son calls him Booyah.
Booyah?
Because of the games.
Kids, Booyah. Yeah, you're right. Kids especially know because of Teen Titan cartoons. You're right. But yeah, you know who does need an origin story? Steppenwolf.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know who that is. You know what I mean? So I like that, it seems like they're focusing on what they need to. 2 hours being long enough to introduce new characters. Yeah, exactly what you said. Literally every movie anyone has ever watched has introduced new characters.
I believe that's more than enough time, to be honest with you. What the hell?
Yeah, that's... Marcel pulled up a fish lens selfie of Batman. It looks like Batman as drawn in a Missy Elliott video.
Yes, I can't stand the rain.
Or if Batman whitewashed a Jay-Z video.
God damn it! Yeah, it looks like the fucking OJ Story video.
Right?
It's hilarious. Still,
that's like Jay-Z showed up. Hey, yo, like he showed up at Tampa, said, "Yo, draw me as Batman in white." Like one of those cartoon characters at a theme park. That's what that is.
That's what that is. But yeah, man. Justice League.
Yeah, Justice League. And then so going off of that.
Wait, before we get into that, can we talk about how we went to fucking Starbucks earlier today and this nigga just did a whole language?
Yo, okay, so Marcel is definitely the more quiet voice of the three of us. Apparently he's the most popular motherfucker in town.
Yeah. Everybody knows this nigga.
Yo, we showed up to the studio, all of us. Marcel's like, hey, man, you want to go grab some coffee? My treat. I never turned down free coffee.
Absolutely.
And Raul, you were showing up as we were driving out. He's like, you were just like, let me park the car, get in the back. He didn't even ask questions.
Yeah.
Bro, we were going to bury a woman, and you were just like, yeah, I'll just go in the truck.
Ride or die.
Yeah. So we get to Starbucks, and Marcel's like, I have a complicated coffee order, but, I come here enough times. And we always hear that Marcel goes to Starbucks a lot.
Yeah.
All the time. I go there a lot. And you always hear that. Yeah, you go there a lot. I get it. We showed up. Mm-hmm. Marcel just said, let me get a quad shot. What was it? A quad? Ice quad espresso in a grande cup. And all of a sudden, the next thing you hear from the drive-thru is, Marcel?
Oh, yeah, we got it for you. Pull around, buddy. Yeah. No, say no more.
That wasn't even the full order. He just got, let me get an ice quad espresso in a grande cup. Hey, Marcel. Hey, Craig. That's what happened.
Yo, that shit was amazing. That was so crazy.
Yo, and then we got to McDonald's. Yeah. All right, so that whole thing happens, and we're like, wow, Marcel, you really come here a lot. Or like, Starbucks is putting the kids through college, whatever. Yeah. So he says, hey, you want to stop by McDonald's? We're like, all right, sure, no problem. We weren't going to order anything, you, Raul and I. Marcel just wanted to get something to eat. He's like, I've never been to the Starbucks before. We pull up to the drive-thru window. The bitch offered us free fucking McNuggets.
Yeah. She saw
as soon as she saw Marcel.
As soon as she seen his face, he's like, hey, you guys want some free nuggets? And me and Jay were like, all we heard was free. He was like, yeah, fuck it.
And then she saw you in the back. And she was like, oh, wait, there's a black guy in the back. We have to give him free food, too.
Yeah.
She didn't even see me. She just saw another white guy in the passenger seat. But as soon as she saw black guy, like, oh, we have to offer the black guy or else it's racist.
We got to do it. I was like, Marcel, what the fuck? Let's go some other places today.
I'm taking Marcel with me to Longhorn.
Oh, in there, man. Mr. Popular over here.
If you're in the Palm Bay area and you ever want some free shit, call Marcel up. Give us a call, the voicemail. Just tell him where to meet you.
Yeah. Number is 321-405-2219. God damn.
We're gonna be like Long Island. Remember when they were renting out old women to go with you to Disney World so you can skip the line?
You can skip the line. That's what super grandma would.
We're gonna rent out Marcel so you can get free shit.
Hey, come with us. We just want to get a free Buffalo Wild Wings.
Listen, you just need to be on the surveillance footage with us. That's it. That's all we need. So back to the Justice League. I feel like it's a comic book. Like, meanwhile, so staying with the Justice League. Again, not very, very confidence boosting. So embargoes. We know what embargoes are. Raul, you want to explain embargoes real quick before we go to this?
Basically, with layman's terms, critics go to see a screening of any movie, and critics like to do reviews. The studios put an embargo saying, or put a stipulation that, hey, you can watch the movie. You can't review it until this specific date.
Right.
Normally that date is like a week before, 2 weeks before. Like Thor Ragnarok did that shit a whole month before.
Yeah, that's unheard of. You never see ratings that early.
Exactly, and that was super confident. It was nothing but good ratings and reactions from Thor Ragnarok. Bruh. The embargo is not being lifted until the day before Justice League comes out.
Yeah.
That's never a good sign.
No.
Never. We could try, to save face. Oh, they don't want to, the critics to hurt their chances or this, that, and the third. This just shows you have no confidence in this movie,
right?
At all.
No,
and it scares me even more.
Yeah, and again, that just furthers my lack of excitement for this. Like you saying, the embargo lifts the day before, and all they use that to control word of mouth.
Yeah,
that's what it is. When they screened Thor Ragnarok, Marvel was already pretty confident this movie was gonna be legit. Like, everybody was confident. The marketing shows it. They're just like, yeah, this movie's gonna do great. Like you said, typically it's 2 weeks out when an embargo list and people start reviewing it. If a movie is very confident, like if they show the screening and they catch wind that everybody's raving about it, they'll release that embargo a lot earlier, like a month out. That's just a month of free publicity. Exactly. That's all that is. Now, if they show the screening and people are saying negative things about it, they typically, and most movies will set an embargo for like the day before if they're not sure. Because it's also not just that they don't like it and they know it's gonna bomb. They may be on the fence about it.
Right.
So what they'll do is they'll set it. They can always move it later if they want. They did that with Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, the embargo lifted the day before. They heard great word of mouth was going around, so they moved it up 2 weeks out.
Yep.
And Wonder Woman paid off. Now we have Justice League. Because of all the stories surrounding the production, because of the change of directors and all the reshoots, it makes sense that they're going to put it the day before. It does, because they may just be on the fence with it. If they don't move it, that's going to be telling.
Sign.
I think
I'd be more worried because if by at least next week Wednesday, I need to hear something.
Right.
I need to hear something. If we hear that the embargo is still there, this movie's fucking terrible.
Right. And right now it's expected. They just released the predictions. They're looking at about $121 million opening weekend. That's what they're expecting to take. And that's with the word of mouth not being lifted till the day before.
Yeah. Let me tell you something right now. I fully expect this to do extremely well at the box office.
So long as no one hears that it's bad.
Listen. The people heard that Batman vs Superman was bad, and that shit still is gonna make $1 billion.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's gonna make it's Justice League. Don't get me wrong. This is going to make mad money.
Yeah, it's gonna have the Michael Bay effect at least for the first week or two.
Yeah, but then after the word of mouth and after everybody sees it, that's when it's gonna be like, all right, fuck that, and then you'll see if it has the legs or not.
Yeah, no, my prediction is that we're gonna be able to give Justice League away as Christmas presents on Blu-ray and DVD.
Some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm predicting. You heard it here, folks. Lack of faith all the way.
All through.
So with that, we're gonna have some conversations. We want to throw some more conversations into the show, not just movie related news. Last week we talked about what we were watching, like what TV shows we were watching, what was good in our little circle of entertainment. We're gonna talk about our favorite actor today. We're going to talk about a couple of different topics. Raul, why don't you start it off? Who's your favorite actor? What do you think their best film is? What do you think their worst film is? And what's your own guilty pleasure?
All right, so my favorite actor is Will Smith.
Yeah.
Hands down. From The Fresh Prince all the way through what he just came out with? The Beauty?
Collateral Beauty?
Collateral Beauty.
Yeah.
I love that film too. My favorite Will Smith movie is not his best. No. His best film to me, let me see. Ali. Definitely got to be Ali.
I got to give that to you.
Ali was the best film he's ever done. I loved the acting was great. I didn't think he can pull it off, but he fucking did it. I loved it. Worst film to me from him, I don't even think I can count this as his film, but I know if I don't say it, I'm going to get killed. After Earth. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, thank you.
What the hell? That was more focused on his kid, but shit. Why did you have to be in the movie? Yeah, it was bad. I watched it all of one time.
And they make we're looking at the poster now. It looks like they made him look younger.
They did. They shaved him up. They put some stuff. Yeah, he looks a bit younger, but
they filled in some wrinkles just so he looks more like his son.
Yeah. Fuck, that movie was terrible, and it looked like it was gonna be awesome.
It did. I remember seeing that, and I was like, this doesn't look half bad.
Like Will Smith. Oh yeah, his son. Because his son was coming off for The Karate Kid. I don't care what nobody says. That was a dope little movie for him.
I never watched it because The Karate Kid is and always will be Ralph Macchio. I didn't even watch the one with the girl.
I watched that. It came out in the 90s. I watched that one. I didn't like it either.
It's Ralph Macchio, or at the very least, give me Lady Gaga in drag like at the VMAs that one year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Yeah, it was also Ralph Macchio.
I remember that. But I thought it was gonna be good. Didn't work out for me. I don't watch it. Now my guilty pleasure film is Hitch. I'm a sucker for any movie in New York. I'm sorry. It just like, oh shit, I've been there. That
is a pretty good tour of New York in that movie. You're right.
And Hitch was dope. I loved it. The whole acting was great. I loved it. I watched that movie any and everything. I think it's on Netflix now, and I watch it like probably every morning before I get to work. Yeah, that right there. I shop over there. That's Soho.
Yeah, that's Soho. Yeah, I used to work about 2 blocks away from there.
You ever been to Yellow Rat Bastard?
Yes,
that's my store, bro.
Shop. Yeah, that was right there on Broadway and what, Spring?
Yep.
No, not even Spring.
Houston? Isn't it Houston?
No, Houston. No, it's not that far up. Yellow Rat Bastard is on Broadway. I want to say it's between Broome and Spring Street.
One of those, yeah. But yeah, Yellow Rat Bastard was my spot. And anytime I had to go to Best Buy, I went to the one in Soho. Anytime. And the Adidas store, for that matter. So yeah, I love any movie that Will Smith has done. Even I would watch After Earth if it's on TV and I can't find my remote. I would watch it. To me, he hasn't done a bad film aside from that. Like, I liked Hancock. I liked I Am Legend. I even like that. Well, was it 6 Degrees of Separation? That he played a gay character.
Yeah, that was his first movie. I was actually about to bring that one up.
I like that one. Like he's an actor. He is definitely an actor, and he shows a wide range of shit. From, like I said, Fresh Prince. When I knew he was my favorite. That episode of Fresh Prince with his dad.
Yeah.
That shit. Let me tell you something. That shit. I like thinking about it right now gives me goosebumps. But every time I watch that shit, I cry. every time.
And that wasn't it Ben Vereen that played his dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro,
Ben Vereen, one of my favorites, just because he's from Miami, holding it down.
Oh yeah, he's still kicking. He was in How I Met Your Mother. I love that show too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was their dad.
Yeah, he played
Wayne Brady's dad.
Wayne Brady's father. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my people's.
That scene. Oh my god.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when, what time. I always feel that shit.
I feel like that episode is when Uncle Phil took over from Bill Cosby as being everybody's father.
Yeah.
Because before then it was Bill Cosby. After that, maybe Carl Winslow for some people.
Yeah, that show is so underrated.
Man, so the daughter started watching Family Matters.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it a few episodes ago. Man, I forget. You're right. I forgot how much I loved that show.
Underrated,
I mean,
bro.
Steve Urkel is annoying now. I'll give it that. But overall, the show's still really good. You know, I forgot that Aunt Rachel disappeared.
Yeah.
Somewhere halfway through. So did Richie.
He came back at some point.
Yeah, at some point he came back, but it was weird. Like, who is he? The baby sister, Jamie Foxworth, disappeared, and we all know what happened to her.
Yeah.
First she disappeared, then that dick did.
Man, super underrated show, and I you know what's crazy? Side note,
We're on a giant side note.
Yeah, we are. Urkel wasn't even supposed to be.
No.
He was supposed to be like just a side character that nobody cared about, and then he became the main focus.
He had one episode in season 1.
Yeah.
That was it. He was supposed to be like Milhouse. He was supposed to be their version of Milhouse from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
But people liked him so much, they're like, all right, regular cast member. Jaleel, you're replacing Jamie. Get on.
Yeah, exactly. That's got to be what happened. Because
Wait, no, get off her. Not yet. You wait like 15 years before that happens.
Always.
Yep.
Nah, man. Yeah. And so
For those who didn't know, she's doing porn now. That's why this is
why
funny.
We keep going. Yeah. But she with Will Smith, it like I said, that's when I knew. I was like, damn, he's got to be one of my favorites. Then Independence Day hit, Bad Boys, Bad Boys 2, Men in Black. I like all 3 Men in Black. You know what? I didn't like Men in Black 2, and then Men in Black 3 tied everything together. That was dope. Yeah, bro, he did some shit, man. He's an actor. I even liked 7 Pounds. Pursuit of Happiness was dope. That scene when they was in the fucking bathroom, that shit was crazy to me. You can't deny that man his talent. I even liked the football movie, Concussion. I liked it. Aside from the accent. Tell the truth. I said that to my wife like every day after that movie came out.
You know, I shit on Will Smith a lot. I do. But looking at the list of movies.
Yeah, man. Looking
at how much I like, you're right. I like all of these movies. There's not a movie that Will Smith has done that I'm Shark Tale. Yeah, aside from After Earth,
he's been hitting.
There's not a movie that Will Smith. Even Hancock. You're right. When you said Hancock, you took me back. I didn't think I was gonna like that movie. I watched it because it was free. I walked up like that movie was actually really good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a fucking.
And it
sequel.
wasn't because of Jason Bateman. It was actually a good movie.
iRobot was dope. Jason Bateman's hilarious. I love that.
Yeah,
dude.
he is.
Oh my god! And his side note, his role in Ozark gives him a complete 360 of what he is.
Yeah,
bro, y'all gotta watch Ozark.
If you don't think Jason Bateman has talent, holy shit,
yeah, Ozark is the shit.
But yeah, man, I love everything that Will Smith has done. So I still my chagrin with him is Welcome to Miami.
Yeah,
I can never forgive him for that song.
Welcome to Miami.
And then he came right out with Getting Jiggy with it.
Listen,
Will Smith was a rapper first. People forget that shit. He's not an actor turned rapper. He was like one of the best rappers, like late 80s, early 90s. Like Boom Boom, Shake the Room. Yeah. What was that? Red Alert was the name of that album. And then he had Summertime. People still play that at the barbecues. Will Smith was a rapper. Parents just don't understand. Like
even the theme song to Fresh Prince was dope.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right. And it was one of those like, oh shit, the rapper got a TV show. It wasn't the guy from the TV shows rapping.
Yeah.
It was the other way around, and people forget that too.
Yeah. I think he was one of the first ones to win a Grammy. The first rapper to win a Grammy, wasn't he?
Yeah, you're right.
People forget that. That man, you gotta give that man some respect, bro.
Yeah, put some respect behind his name when you say it, even though I shit on it a lot.
You do, but now you realize.
Yeah, no, I do. There's not really and also, you know, you hear the on-set stories that he's hard to deal with, and he's a little bit of a prima donna.
I think he's earned that.
I don't care if you earned it. Yeah, I think it says more about you when you're not that way.
Well, I can't, you know.
And then the Scientology shit.
Is he Scientology? I think
they're very closely. He's very close with a lot of them, and that might be Jada. Yeah, I don't know which one's more into it. It wouldn't surprise me if it was her.
Let me tell you something. I love the both of them. They can do no wrong. Nigga, if they Scientology, nigga, I'm going to sign up tomorrow. Fuck it.
I can't stand Jada Pinkett's movies. I'm sorry.
You didn't like Girls Trip?
No.
Did you see
Oh wait,
it?
no. Girls Trip. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about what was the one she did with Queen Latifah and
Set It Off?
Set It Off, yeah. I ain't like her in that either. I like the movie. I didn't like her.
It's a hood classic.
Yeah, it is.
She gets a pass only because it's a hood.
I like the movie. I hated her in it.
I like the movie because I'm black.
What was it? Dead Presidents?
Dead Presidents 2.
Again, I love that movie. I didn't like her in it.
What's the other one she was in? Not Juice. South Central.
Was it South
Menace
Central?
to Society.
Menace to Society. You're right.
She was in that one. Listen, they're talented. Did you see her in Gotham?
I hated her in Gotham.
What?
Yeah, no. Fish Mooney was I hated her more than anything. And again, it's not to say anything about Jada Pinkett herself. I've actually heard really good stories about her. Will Smith, like I said, on set he's a bit of a prima donna, but in their personal lives, from what I've heard, they're actually really good people. Yeah. So it's not like a personal distaste. It's just like that little like as a fan, I'm like, as a person, I hear they're great though.
But because I am such a Will Smith stan at this point, stan is a terminology used for a fan who will see no wrong or whatever their actor.
Blind to the truth, sure.
Like I'm a Kanye stan. You know what I mean? Yeah, and he has a new movie coming out that's hitting Netflix exclusively, Bright.
That looks good.
Yeah, and the new trailer just hit yesterday. I forgot to pull it up before the damn show, but it looks good. I like Will Smith on this shit, man.
I didn't even know there was a new trailer. Yeah, no, I really like the way that looks.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was a show, but it's Will Smith, so that's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
but bro, it looks good, and it's crazy that we're thinking like, when I heard that Bright is starring Will Smith is going straight to Netflix. Before you would think, oh man, his career's on the down.
No, and that's because Netflix totally changed that direct-to-release concept.
Yeah, Netflix is not just as big, let's not say, but Netflix, Disney, Universal, Warner Brothers, they're all the same now.
Netflix gets respect as a studio now. It's like, oh, it's a Netflix original. Oh, yeah, let's check it out.
Fucking Stranger Things comes out tonight, nigga. I can't wait.
Yeah. No, it's funny how they flip that on. You're right with Will Smith. So much so, like, even though I shit on him, when I heard that he wasn't going to be in Independence Day 2, I gave up. I was excited when I heard the announcements. I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. Will Smith isn't going to be in it. Nope.
Mm-hmm. And if that happens with Bad Boys 3 that's supposed to be coming out, it's not going to be good. Unless, hear me out here, one of my new favorite actors, two of them actually, if they're going to do something different, I want to see Chadwick Boseman and what's my man, Michael B. Jordan. I want to see them too. I want to see them do something different than drama.
It would be fun to see them do a bunch of movies together, I think. Like back in the day, you had Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder movies that came out. You had, who else was the other two? Why is it killing me now? Eddie Murphy. Did Eddie Murphy do a string of movies with somebody?
He did a string of movies with Richard Pryor.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He did that, and he did another. Who was the other guy who was opposite of in Beverly Hills Cop?
Well, see, that's Nick Nolte. But see, but those are Beverly Hills Cop movies. I'm talking about just like totally unrelated movies. Like Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. You had See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Yeah, we were talking about.
You had and now I can't remember anything. Oh, you had The Toy. No, The Toy was just Richard Pryor and Jackie Gleason.
They did a lot of shit together.
But yeah, no, Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor do have a string of movies, and they're unrelated. It's not like a sequel and then another one and another one. No, it's just totally unrelated movies. They just did really well together on screen. I would like to see Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan do that. Totally like do a comedy together, do another drama together. We're getting an action movie with them right now, so I think that would be fun to see because we haven't had anything like that in a really long time. You know, like outside of sequels, just people who make movies together, like two people who make movies together, like Adam Sandler and his crew.
Yeah. Say what you want. I love Grown Ups 1 and 2. I love it. That's another guilty pleasure of mine. His movies, they're shit, but most of them are like I can still watch.
Well, hold that thought because we actually got to the point where we're going to talk about my favorite actor.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not my favorite actor by any stretch of the imagination. He's not my favorite, but I think he has a lot of potential that people don't tap into, and that is Adam Sandler.
Brooklyn.
That's what we're talking about today. Adam Sandler, for me, my best film for him is it's always going to be Happy Gilmore. I know Billy Madison came out first, but Happy Gilmore, I was older when Happy Gilmore came out. I could appreciate it a lot more. Chubbs was my man.
Chubbs.
It's all in the hips. You know what I mean? Like so
fucking head.
Happy Gilmore, I'm not gonna say it's his best film. It's up there in his best ones, but it's definitely my favorite.
So that's your guilty pleasure.
Yeah, and it's good enough that it's not a guilty pleasure.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we got that. Then worst film, last four,
all the
last
Netflix
five,
ones,
all the Netflix ones. Yeah. You know, okay, and to be honest, okay, the last major release, I think worst one, I'm gonna say Zohan.
Oh, yo, I was just thinking about that movie today.
Zohan.
The fucking fizzy bubble X.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I mean, here's the thing. There are funny parts because I can be dumb enough to be like, this is stupid humor. It's a shitty movie. Yeah. But I can laugh at it. You know what I mean? I can still watch it and laugh and then afterwards be like, oh my fucking God, what was that? But yeah, definitely I think his worst film. And then you have The Cobbler, which was horrible. The Ridiculous Six.
Ridiculous Six was terrible. Cobbler? You didn't like The Cobbler?
The Cobbler, no, I didn't like it. Method Man was in that?
Yeah, he was in it.
I watched like 3 minutes of that movie. I'm done.
I didn't see the whole thing, but I thought it was going to be good. That's because when he does drama.
The Cobbler was drama?
I don't know yet.
No. The Cobbler was that straight to Netflix. I think it was his first Netflix release.
No.
Wasn't it?
No.
Am I thinking of the wrong movie?
You are. The first Netflix release was some shit with him and yeah, The Cobbler wasn't a Netflix release. It's on there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's different. That's what Method Man. That's when he did some drama shit. It was still comedy, but it was drama too.
Yeah, you're right. Look, I'm looking at the poster. Yeah, that is not the movie I thought it was.
Do-Over.
The Do-Over.
The Do-Over.
That's what I was confused with because I remember seeing the posters side by side. Now that I'm looking at both posters, okay, my bad. The Do-Over. My bad. I didn't see The Cobbler. I have no idea what that is.
Method Man is in it. I seen it's not. It's the drama like Rain on Me. Rain on Me was good.
So guilty. We're not going to talk about that one yet. But my guilty pleasure movie, real quick on him. I had to say Little Nicky.
Ooh.
Little Nicky was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. They had to do reshoots because they couldn't even understand him. But I will like the snoring. Like it was like, oh no, it wasn't even that. It was like the angel.
The angel was his mom.
Yeah.
Little Nicky, Popeye's shiznit.
Yeah, Popeye's chicken is a shiznit. The only reason I like that was the best marketing Popeye's Chicken ever did. Like that spokesperson is the black lady that's on the commercials. What was her name? Nobody. She don't have a name, right? Okay, so it's the lady in the commercials and Adam Sandler are the two best spokespeople for Popeye's Chicken.
Oh my God, the dude with the boobs.
The dude with the boobs on his head. The guy dancing, tweaking his nipples when he's going up. He's like, she's upstairs.
It was so bad.
It was shitty. Rodney Dangerfield was in it. Yeah. Harvey Keitel. I love that Hitler took a pineapple up the ass. Yeah. And he took it like it was his duty.
And he had on a fucking maid's costume.
Yeah.
That shit. This movie was crazy. I forgot about Little Nicky.
It's bad. It's so bad. But it's like when I see it, I smile and I just sit there and watch it. And like I'm gonna take all this. Yeah. The Gate to Hell is in New York City. Of course it is.
Of course it is. In the train station, no less.
Yeah, the Gate to Hell is in a New York City subway station. No shit. Tell me more.
That shit's hilarious.
But yeah, the reason I bring up Adam Sandler is because I think he's one of the best drama actors we have, and he doesn't do drama. Reign Over Me. That's the one you're talking about. That he did with Don Cheadle about losing his family during 9/11. Holy shit. That is the first time I've seen Adam Sandler in anything like that. There was no humor in his character at all. I mean, it finally lightened up a little bit, but he wasn't Happy Gilmore. He wasn't Billy Madison. He wasn't Waterboy.
Wasn't an idiot.
He was just a straight guy, and that was fucking magic on that screen. Spanglish.
Spanglish is another one.
Spanglish. I didn't like the movie as much. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think the movie was great, but I fucking loved him in that movie. I thought that he was one of the best parts of it. And again, he's just playing a straight guy, straight character. Now you have the Meyerowitz stories, new and selected on Netflix. And that's the one with Ben Stiller and Dustin Hoffman. Yeah. He's a little goofy in this one. I mean, he is, but it's his character though. He's not like Mr. Deeds goofy. It's just his character. He's kind of he's a little bit of a clown. Yeah. And holy shit, is he good in this? Everybody is. Ben Stiller's another one. I'm not a huge fan of his movies. I really like Ben Stiller in this. Holy crap, I love Ben Stiller in this. And I was scared when I first heard about it. Ben Stiller and Adam Sandler in a movie together.
Yeah,
shoot me in the fucking head right now.
Yeah, you know how that shit goes.
Yeah, I was done. I was like, shoot me in the head. I don't want to live on this earth anymore. All right, we got Nazis in America that people are actually supporting, and Ben Stiller and Adam Sandler are making a movie. I know it's weird to compare a Nazi thing with two Jews making movies, but still, like that's all.
All part of the plan.
Yeah. And then I saw it because it came out a little bit ago on Netflix. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I really like the way the movie's put together, the way both of their characters are. And that really, I was worried because Adam Sandler hasn't had a good run lately. I was excited because it was drama, but I was still like, I don't know, maybe they were flukes. Nah, man, this guy can do drama incredibly well.
Just chooses to do what he does. I've watched those freaking Netflix. I listen. I support anything Adam Sandler does because he is Brooklyn through and through.
Yeah,
every movies and even
Sandy Wexler. Oh
yeah, I watched that shit. It was terrible. It was terrible. You know the worst movie from him to me, the one with him and his twin sister where he played his twin sister.
Oh shit, I know exactly
Jan or Harry some shit. I don't know. It was all bad. I fucking hated it.
Yeah, no, that was so bad.
I saw it in the theaters, bro. Jack and Jill. I seen it in the theaters.
Oh, he had Blended?
Blended was okay. With
I didn't like Blended. With
Jennifer Aniston.
Was it Jennifer Aniston in that one?
Blended was in that one and
No. Blended, that was Just Go With It.
Oh, Just Go With It. Yeah.
No, Blended was with Drew Barrymore. That was the other movie he did with Drew Barrymore. So he had The Wedding Singer with her. Wedding Singer was one of his high notes. Wedding Singer was also very good. Him and Drew Barrymore do well. I didn't like Blended, but it wasn't because I just didn't like it. Yeah. It wasn't because it was goofy or over the top. It was, but not in that Adam Sandler way. Yeah. I did like him and Drew Barrymore's chemistry because they have good chemistry. 50 First Dates is another one.
I hate that movie.
I liked it. I thought the story was decent. It actually brought attention. People didn't realize people actually lose their memories like that. That's a real thing. Yeah. So it did a little bit as far as that goes. I like the idea. I like I mean, I get why people didn't like it. It's not one like, it's his greatest movie. By no means. I liked it though. But again, it was another one where he wasn't over the top. He was actually kind of a straight guy. He was just a little bit of a goofball.
Yeah.
Then you had his assistant that said, I make up for it with a willing to experiment. I'm like, wait, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. That oh yeah, that was like, I know I look weird, but I make up for it by being eager to please and a willingness to experiment. Ugh.
Every ugly chick ever.
But yeah, that's my favorite one, and I recommend for those of you. Oh wow, Meatballs! I totally forgot he was in Meatballs.
Meatballs, what is that? I never heard of that.
You never seen Meatballs?
No.
Meatballs was one of those summer camp movies, like summer camp comedy movies.
Oh, like heavyweights and all that shit.
Yeah, but it came out in the I want to say in like 70s, 80s. Wasn't he in Meatballs? Hold on, scroll down. I thought I saw. Scroll down a little bit because it's gonna come out way before any of that. Mixed Nuts, Airheads. I totally forgot about Airheads. He was in the Cosby Show.
He probably had like one thing.
No, he's in a couple of episodes. He played Smitty. He had a recurring role in the Cosby Show.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't remember that. Although I never really watched the Cosby Show as a kid.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Wow, holy crap! I had no idea. Adam Sandler got his start in the 80s apparently on TV. Maybe it wasn't Meatballs. I thought I saw it there. I thought I saw Meatballs. Maybe I was just thinking about Meatballs because I'm hungry.
Yeah, you hungry. That's what that is.
Anyway, Meatballs is a good movie. Go check that out. But anyway.
Check it.
But yeah, no, I think definitely check him out. Check out his drama stuff. I think people discount him because it's not his funny stuff. And when they hear he's in a movie, they're just like, well, that's obviously not going to work. So you guys, give us a call. Send us an email. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you can find us. Remember, it's No Dad Jokes with a Z on Twitter because fuck them especially. By the way, I've started throwing a lot of shade on Twitter.
Yeah.
Just because they won't fucking let us have what we want.
I seen that.
I'm just outing people. I didn't realize Allison Hannigan was in My Stepmother's an Alien. I called her out for that, explaining that thing with the flute. For those of you who don't know those references, look it up. I'm not explaining that shit.
Yeah, look it up. God damn it.
I said St. Paul and the Broken Bones is essentially what you get when you ask the question, what happens if John Mayer played ska? Marcel chuckles at that one. It's a lot of shade going on at Twitter because they need to release the fucking S.
Yeah, hashtag that shit.
Please.
God damn it. Leave us a message too. 321-405-2219.
Yeah, guys. Just let us know who your favorite actor is. Admit this is a bad film, so let us know what the worst film is. The Belts film. What's your guilty pleasure? Let us know. We like to hear from you guys. And on that, we're gonna break from movies. We're gonna talk about music a little bit.
Yeah, man.
We touched on this a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago. But Eminem officially announced a new album.
Yeah.
It's official now. He's got a hell of a promotion going on right now. Like the not promotion like you can win a prize, but just the promotional ads for this.
Yeah.
The marketing is really fun so far.
It's hilarious. It's like Viagra commercials and Valtrex commercials. The title of the album is Revival, and it's like those ads you see right before you leave for work. Hey, do you have this? Do you sleep at night? Well, we got a drug for you. So it's like I like Eminem on his silly shit. It's hilarious to me. That's how we were introduced to him, and he's been consistent, but he's been dope this entire time about it. Mm-hmm. So the promotion is definitely fitting.
It reminds me of the radio ads you hear in Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, them fake shits. I remember.
The fake ads, and they're funny. It's my favorite part of Grand Theft Auto. I listen to it, the music is great, but then I actually listen to the radio ads. And this is what it sounds like. They're all like you find them on YouTube, they're all like TV commercials. I'm waiting for Jamie Lee Curtis to pop out and talk about being regular every time I watch one of these.
Oh yes. Oh man, yeah, that's all this awkward ass commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. November 18th, November 17th or 18th. I believe it's the 17th. But that's the
I think 17th. Yeah, same day that Justice League comes out.
Justice League. So they just have everything against them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stay home.
I was gonna go watch the movie, but Eminem album dropped.
Yeah, I gotta stay home with it. But Revival. His last album was back in, I believe, 2013. It was Marshall Mathers LP2. That was great. He gave us. I like Eminem because he can spit. He's a spitter. He makes great music. I will listen to him all day. It wasn't his greatest.
It wasn't.
Everybody's a buzz, and I'm gonna preference that by saying that BET freestyle was whack.
I didn't like it.
It was whack. The message, great. Love the message, but that was. I'm gonna let you because I know you about to go off. The message was great. I get it. But that was not a freestyle. That was a spoken word poem that he was just talking to, just screaming at the camera. Yeah, slam poetry. That's what that was. I love the message. I love that he was using his platform to combat prejudice. I get that and I appreciate it. But that was not a motherfucking freestyle. I don't know what that was. I didn't like it at all. I like the message. I didn't like the flow. He's better than that.
Yeah. Like, okay, so with the whole spoken word thing, I mean, yes, when I think of it as spoken word, it adds a lot more to me because it didn't even occur to me. But for the most part, I mean, if you look back at some of the best freestyles, a lot of that is spoken word. This just wasn't great because even from a spoken word standpoint, this wasn't great. Eminem, I get it. You know what I mean? I don't like the president either. No one does. I don't know why he does what he does. I'm sorry. And that's the half white part of me talking. I'm sorry. All right.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. The Colombian part of me and everything else, not so much. What is it? Is that a picture of it? Is that a sonogram of a dick? What are we looking at?
Oh, no. That's a promotion for somebody else's album.
Oh.
Like the actual CD he's holding. But if you look right behind it, that's the Revival promotion.
Oh, yes.
It's crazy. That's his manager.
Oh, that is amazing.
That's dope.
They actually took out a full banner and put it on the side of a building.
And it looks like a regular ass fucking ad.
People are going to their doctor's offices today and be like, "What's this Revival I'm hearing of?
Yeah.
Is this the new Viagra?"
Yeah, it's exactly what they're gonna ask. Yeah.
This is awesome. We gotta look for the link. It's on Uprocks, but look out for the link. We'll link that up in the description of the episode.
Definitely.
That
shit might be the cover.
Yeah, that might actually make the cover of this. Yeah, so with the Trump freestyle thing, it's just, to me, it sounded like another person bitching about Trump. And honestly, as much as I don't like it, I'm done. Yeah. I get it. Unless you're actually saying, like, offering something at this point, I'm just done. I get it. You don't like him. I don't like him either. I'm over it. I want to hear about something else for once.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I'm not excited for Eminem's album, which is like just touching on that freestyle. I don't give a shit. I think it made way more hype than it should have because it's a white guy talking shit about Trump. And you know, I can turn on CNN to watch that, honestly. And you know what? Sometimes their freestyle might sound a little better.
God damn it.
But back to the album though, I'm excited for it. I like that it's Revival. I kind of want a little tiny part of me wants the first song to be a cover of Mama Said Knock You Out, and I want the first words out of his mouth to be Don't Call It a Comeback. And then I want freestyle. I want Eminem to just kind of cover, or not cover, but freestyle over
Mama Said Knock You Out.
Mama Said Knock You Out, or write a song over that beat just to like really drive that, you know, Don't Call It a Comeback part home. Okay. Just because the album's named Revival, so I feel like that would fit.
Yeah, because he has like
and I would also love to hear Eminem rap over "Mama Said Knock You Out." I would like to hear what that sounds like. I think that would be very, very good to listen to. Absolutely. Now, will LL Cool J release the rights to that?
I think he would. Why the fuck not?
Well, no, it's not even LL Cool J. That would be Def Jam.
Would be. They own his catalog. There's a lot of politics involved in that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
But I think Aftermath and Def Jam, I'm pretty sure I have a pretty good relationship. I think that could happen. Listen. We know Fox and Disney are listening to us. For those of you, the guy listening to us that works at Def Jam, hey, make this happen. Call Aftermath. Say, hey, take the idea if you want. That's fine. When we hear it, I'll know.
Exactly. It don't even have to make the album. Just put that shit out.
Put my name in the special thanks section that nobody reads.
Shout us out.
Yeah. That's it. Just nobody reads it anyway. It's ink. All right. That's all you're wasting at this point. Exactly. It's ink on the 2 albums that you're gonna send to FYE to sit on the shelf.
Facts.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I love the promotional ads for this. I think it's gonna be great. It is classic Slim Shady Eminem.
Mm-hmm. And he normally doesn't do promotion like this.
No,
he doesn't. But if anyone can do this, it's only him. It wouldn't work for anybody else. This type of promotion.
Eminem, you know what? Thinking back on my thing now, Eminem is the Adam Sandler of hip hop. Like the Slim Shady videos are over the top. They're off the wall, but then he goes and does drama really well.
Yes.
That's all I'm sticking this. Eminem is the Adam Sandler of hip hop.
We're gonna coin that.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody feels about that one, but I feel good.
Oh man, I can see the headlines now. Yeah, this excites me because we got Jay-Z's album earlier this year. We don't know when the hell we getting this Nas album. That's what I'm really waiting on, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But Eminem is coming up. I'm taking it. I got into Eminem by listening to the Eminem Show. I forgot what year that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2001. And I was like, oh shit, I slept on this dude because when that Hi My Name Is came out, I'm gonna be honest with you, Raul wasn't listening to the lyrics.
Yeah.
Beat sounded stupid. Who was this corny white dude? No, I wrote it off immediately.
Yeah.
Stan came out. Stan I liked. That was on the Marshall Mathers LP. I was like, okay, he's cool. And then I started listening to him on the Eminem Show, and I was like, this dude is a fucking monster. But that's when I got mature and started actually listening to the words.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, he's actually talking some shit. I love the way he spits.
Yeah. No, I remember I was already in high school when Slim Shady first came out.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Fuck you. And when I heard My Name Is, I wasn't feeling it either. I'm like, this goofy ass white one-hit wonder.
Yeah, exactly what I thought.
And then the track, what was it? The one with Dr. Dre came out.
Forgot about Dre or Guilty Conscience.
Guilty Conscience.
Guilty Conscience.
Then that video came out. And I saw that Dre was co-signing on this dude. And we hadn't heard from Dre in a while when that came out. So I was like, wait, Dr. Dre's on this? Okay, hold on. And then the video came out and it was still goofy and funny, but I liked it.
It was spitting.
No, I'm just talking about the video. The way the video was presented was a guy narrating, and it was like, this is what he's done. Or it was a cool video. It was a fun music video to watch. Like that was pretty cool. And I think making the video had just come out, the MTV show.
Yeah, I think they did that.
So I think that was like one of the first episodes, and that's when I first really heard Eminem. Like I heard the whole song because I was waiting for Dre, but then I heard him and I was like, this is actually really good. And then I went back and listened to Slim Shady to My Name Is, and I was like, wait, I totally slept on this shit.
Exactly. That song, it's way worse than it is. It's like it's a good song. Now that I'm listening, now that I'm older, but like when you really listen to it, the way he's putting everything together, who the fuck is doing that?
Yeah,
who's doing that?
You're
and right. It's hard for a lot of people in Brooklyn to admit, but that Renegade song with him and Jay-Z, I fast forward Jay-Z's part every time.
Yeah,
every time I do.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I remember the first time I heard that song, I was in basic training. I was in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. It was like one of our first passes where the drill sergeants let us go out without them, and somebody bought that and played it he bought the CD and played it on the radio in the barracks. Everybody stopped when Eminem started. Yeah. Everybody, we were like, oh, it's Jay-Z, da 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 da. And we heard the verse, like, yeah, Jay-Z. And then Eminem came out, we're like, Jay who? All of us, everybody in there, and we're all from different parts of the country, white, black, Asian, Filipino. They're like, whoa, Eminem just bodied Jay-Z on his own. He wasn't even dissing Jay-Z, and he bodied him.
And he just went off, and that's still one of my favorite verses from him of all time.
Yeah.
Love that shit. I still play it. That's how me and my wife bonded at one point. She was like, you like? I was like, hell yeah. Did you? Oh, man. That shit was awesome. I would listen to all of Eminem's album, except for Encore. That shit was terrible. Encore was one of his worst albums.
Yeah. Look, they're not always hits, man. It's like movies. Every now and then you have one you don't like to talk about. Anyways, folks, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. hit us up. Let us know what you think about the Eminem album coming out. What are you excited for? What do you hope to see? Let us know what your favorite part of that commercial is.
Yes.
Because there's a lot to look at. Look out for the link in the description of this for that one banner ad we just saw. We'll share that with you. Also look up the link. Let's link in that face of that Batman face, the Jay-Z caricature in Batman.
Yes, we gotta find.
Yeah,
that shit.
we'll throw the link in there so you guys can look at that too. Till then, we'll be right back. Y'all go enjoy yourselves. We're gonna hit the head. Peace.
What's going on, Pops On Nation? This is your boy Raul of Pops On, and guess what? Your favorite dad's got a new number.
New phone. Who this?
Yeah, man. You guys can reach us at 321. Why is it ringing already?
This call will be recorded and monitored. I have a collect call from...
Hey, I got a dad joke for you guys.
What?
What does a snowman eat for breakfast?
an inmate at a San Bernardino County
Bro, who do we know in
detention
San Bernardino jail? Oh, how did he get this number? Anyway, yeah, 321-405-2219. What the fuck is going on now? Hello?
Okay, yeah, listen, I'm ready to come pick up my 2 pies. I want everything on it.
Whoa.
No onions like last time.
No,
I ain't got
wait a
time for
minute.
that
Stop.
shit.
Who do you think you're calling right now, dude?
I'm looking for Sal's Pizza.
This is not Sal's, dude. This is Pops On.
Pops On?
Yeah.
In Florida?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
I love you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is incredible.
Yes.
Raul, it does sound like you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, get on that Twitter shit. Tell them to release the S already.
Will do, partner. Will do.
All right, listen, take care.
Peace. Let me turn this damn phone off. Listen, 321-405-2219. Call us, leave a voicemail, send us a text message. We definitely want to play these voicemails of your best dad jokes or your topics on the show at some point. 321-405-2219. That's Pops On. You guys have a great day.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to Pops On. As always, a father's take on the entertainment industry and fatherhood. Speaking of fatherhood, we're at our topic for the day.
Yes.
This is something that some parents ask about. A lot of parents have a tough time with it. I think a lot of parents get this wrong, and that is teaching our kids how to own responsibility.
Absolutely.
I see a lot of some of them are friends of mine, which makes it suck even worse. But it's definitely a younger parent thing, where in their eyes their kid can do no wrong, and they just let their kids run around with this sense of entitlement. This whole I'm right no matter what. Mommy and daddy got my back. I get wanting to have your kids back, and I get wanting to always co-sign everything your kid does. But I think at some point you have to teach your kids your actions have consequences, and if you're going to be an asshole, you're going to get dealt with as an asshole. And I think a lot of younger parents, especially, have a hard time with this, especially more of a hard time than my parents did. What's your take on that, man? You're younger, you young fuck raising kids. What do you think?
My parents are old school as fuck. Okay, I have to accept responsibility for the shit that I do. Growing up. So if I remember 9/11 just happened, and I was tasked with the task to go ahead and I guess put some mail. I just had to put the mail in the fucking mailbox. That's all I had to do.
Yeah.
I saw friends and we went over to Rite Aid and this place and that place, and I lost the fucking mail. Lost it.
Oh shit.
This was like important shit. Like my mom was getting a new job. My dad's like sending off. This is when you paid bills through the mail. So I'm not that old. See, not that old. Not that young. Me, sorry. And I was like, I'm not gonna go home. Fuck it. I'm not going home. I gotta look for this shit. I gotta find it because there's like a check in here. There's like my mother's important documents, and I don't know where I put all this shit. And I went home finally because I couldn't find anything. And I lied.
Oh, man.
I was like, yeah, got mailed off. Well, a couple days later, somebody found the mail and brought it back to the house. So I came home from school all happy-go-lucky. Like, oh, yeah, so you mailed the stuff over there? I was like, oh, yeah, I mailed it. It was good. So what's this? Ass whooping. Now, yes, she talked to me first about, listen, you shouldn't have lied. You shouldn't, because this could have been easily solved. Now I have to go and redo everything and all that stuff. So you made consequences worse by lying.
Yeah.
You lied, and now there's gonna be consequences. You lied to me. You said you did this. That's one thing. You lied to me as my son. Then these important documents never got mailed.
Yeah.
So now you're fucking up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
How old was I? I had to have been like 12. No, 2001, 2000. When did it happen? 2001.
Yeah, 9/11. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was 18.
I was like 13. I was like 13. 13, 14. You were 18. I was 14. And yeah. Let that soak in, you old fuck. And she told me about it, and she whooped my ass. She's like, you can't do things and not expect any kind of consequence. You have to accept the responsibility for the actions, and accept the consequences as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to instill in my kids from an early age. Because first of all, don't lie to me.
Yeah.
And if you lie to me, there's going to be consequences all the time. Because you could have been saved by telling the truth. You chose not to, and this is what's going to happen now.
Right. And that stuff, because you had consequences, it also curbed your behavior. You also knew, like, I'm expected to act a certain way. I'm expected to behave a certain way, not just here, but in public.
Exactly.
Because you learn that if my mom's willing to kick my ass and she loves me, these people are willing to do a lot worse. Oh, there's your phone over there. Yeah, these people are going to be willing to do a lot worse to me.
Absolutely.
And like with me, it was always, it wasn't so much that my parents, like for that, I would have got an ass whooping. At least your mom sat you down and explained what was going on.
Oh, I got an ass whooping too.
Oh, no, you did, but at least she explained to you. Yeah. See, my explanation came during the ass whooping. You know, it was like, smack. What made you think? And it was like between it was like when a girl claps her hands, like, what made you think that this was okay? And I didn't hear what she was saying because I was like, stop, because I didn't understand what was happening.
Exactly.
It's not that I didn't understand. I just didn't know why she was beating me. So when it happened again, she was like, what did I tell you? Like, I don't know. I was crying.
Exactly.
So that, you know, it did that. And, you know, it also my parents really put that on me. Like, you know, what you do is your fault, and what happens to you is your own fault.
Exactly.
Nothing happens to you for nothing. You know what I mean? And don't, I know like a million people are immediately gonna go like with police on this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you saying that they should just shut up? No, we're not even talking about that. So I don't want it to go that direction.
No, this is strictly parenting.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with that. This is just parents, you know, putting an expectation on the kid to behave a certain way. And when they don't, immediately understanding that something happened. The example I like to use is I used to get kicked off the school bus a lot. I used to act a fool. I used to yell. Every now and then we'd break up into a fight on the school bus. And they kick us off the bus. Now, a lot of people, like I say that to parents, now people are like, oh my God, that bus driver's so irresponsible. What if something happened to you? What if something would have gone on? Why would she do that? That's a horrible person. Nah, not my parents. If I got home and late, because I'm going to be late, like, what happened? Man, Susie threw me off the bus. Oh, what did you do?
Exactly.
I knew that was going to come. If I got detention, what did you do? If my teacher yelled at me, what did you do? It wasn't, oh, they're animals. No. What the fuck did you do? Because they didn't do that for nothing.
Exactly.
Like I know a lot of places have like public bus drivers. In Miami, it's not common in every school district. We have private buses, which is a private bus driver. They have a bus license and they go pick you up, and it's door to door. And that's to save you from having to walk several blocks over to a bus stop. And these people get paid directly from the parents. Every Friday, I had a little check to pass over to Susie Hernandez so we could pay her for the week, or Susie Lopez rather, so we could pay her for the week. So my parents knew. They're like, no. I pay Susie to drive you from door to school to door. If she kicked you off the bus, that's because you did something that was enough to make her risk losing money.
Exactly.
Like she is turning down money to kick you off the bus. So what the fuck did you do?
And that's what parents don't do these days. Yes, I get it. You don't want your kid to be bad or an asshole or anything like that, but they can be.
Yeah.
They very well can be. And it's not the fault of whoever the adult is in the area. Your child did this, therefore this is the reaction that they're going to get.
Yeah. And that's not to say my parents didn't have my back. My parents always had my back. But they were also willing to acknowledge that I could be a dick. You're like, oh, no. I know who I raised. I know you can be an asshole. What did you do to get kicked off the bus? And if something happened and I told them, and they had a problem with it, they were like, oh, no, we're going to go handle that shit. And they would. But they knew it was 90% of the time they knew because I was doing something stupid. And parents now just don't acknowledge that from their kids. They're just like, oh no, my kid's an angel. No, he fucking isn't, lady, and you know it.
Exactly, and I can't deal with stuff like that. I'm real. My son, I say it all the time. He gives trouble in school, and I'm coming to find out he's not like I thought he was like the only one. I thought he was like just being a ringleader, badass bully in the class. No, his kid's bothering him. He's reacting to the bother. Cool, but before that, hey, what did he do? Oh, he hit a kid. Well then, yeah, Mace, what did you expect? You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get this taken away. You have to do some extra reading time or extra homework or what have you because you did this. That is the consequence of your action. They're not gonna just say you did it unless they're just blatantly lying on you, which I highly doubt. Because I see you in action at home. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So I get it. There's other parents that my son would never do that or my daughter would never do that. She's an angel. She's my queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great.
That's where you're wrong because your daughter can't be a queen because you're the queen. You're the queen of the house. That means that whatever you can do, she can also do equal. Mm-hmm. You have to cut that shit. Hell no.
I don't even go with that. You want to treat your kid like a queen at home? Do it. But teach your kid when they leave the house, they just left their kingdom.
Exactly.
Like, because if the school called me and say your son did this and this and this, I have one of two things to say. I can either go with, no, that's not him, or I could be like, that sounds like him. Yep. Yeah, you got the right father. Yes, that is my son. And I have to acknowledge that because otherwise my kid grows up to be a self-entitled asshole.
Exactly.
Who with no regard to other people, no regard, I want my son to believe he can do what he wants to do and that, but within reason. There are not so much social norms. Like you're supposed to compose yourself in public as a decent human being, not even a certain way. Just you're supposed to be decent in public.
Yeah, be nice. Like, just be good.
Yeah.
And don't need a fucking book to tell you that. Just be good.
Yeah. And if my kid is out there running amok, you know what? He's going to have consequences outside the home and inside the home.
Exactly.
He's going to get dealt with.
And that's what people seem to not understand. What do you like when it is, you get those complaints from the school teachers or what have you? Like, what are some of the ways that you would discipline your son?
With school, first thing he does is lose sports. Look, I'm not gonna say my son has never gotten an ass whooping before. My son has absolutely gotten an ass whooping. All right, nothing out of measure, nothing more than like 2 or 3 swats maybe ever. I think the most I've ever hit him was like 3. Like 3 swats to the ass. He goes off this corner. He cried, does what he got to do, and then after that, I'll call him back in. I sit him on my lap and like, now why did I do what I did? You know what I mean? Good. That's important. Look, I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kids. The only thing I will say is you need to tell them what they did wrong and make sure they understand what they did was wrong. Because if you don't do that, I don't care what you do to punish them. I don't care if you spank them and people, or if you put them on timeout. If you don't explain what the kid did wrong, you're not fixing anything. That's where it is. People are like, oh, well, people who spank their kids raise their kids to fear them. I love my parents. Right? Yeah, I was scared to get an ass whooping, sure. But I'm not scared of my parents.
Yeah, like you said on the last episode, you turn the lights off because of the shit that was ingrained in you.
Yeah.
It's not nothing to be scared of. That it taught you that, so you don't get long-ass text messages from your girl.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I don't have to send her pictures of ironing boards just to be passive-aggressive about an argument.
And now I got to sleep on your couch.
Check the Facebook. Yeah, no, it's comfortable. We got blankets out for you. And listen, we're out for the weekend, so enjoy the house.
Yes. Clean
the kitchen.
Oh, God.
Hey, look, we ain't charging you rent. Clean the kitchen.
But that's what people need to understand. Like with my son, just as recently as I think about 2 days ago, I don't know why, but he's a fucking kid, so I get it. But there was gum in the sink in the bathroom, and nobody else would do that but him.
Right.
So I was like, so I asked everybody now, did you put gum in the sink? No. Did you put gum in the sink? No. Mace, did you put gum in the sink? No. I'm asking you one more time because everybody else said they didn't do it.
Yeah.
You got one more chance. Did you put gum in the sink? No, Daddy. If I smell this gum, now this was bullshit because of course the gum does not smell like his breath. But if I smell this gum and it smells like your breath, you're getting an ass whooping for lying because I told you not to lie. So I'll give you one more chance. Now, forget the chance. And I picked it up and I smelled it and I was like, it smells like you. Why did you just lie to me? Instantly crying. I was like, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get an ass whooping, but you're going to understand why you're getting an ass whooping. I told you not to lie to me. That's a big deal to me.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. You just lied for no reason, which means you would lie on a bigger deal for no reason. Sorry, go get the belt. And he got a little 3 swats, cried, like you said, sent him over to the corner, and then I sent him to his bed. Unfortunately, like I said, I made him watch it, and his sister wasn't in the room, so he had to come back and wait for his sister. So while he was in there, because I was going to go to explain to him anyway, but while he was in there, I sat him down and I was like, listen, You can't lie. It's not just to me. It's to anybody. Because if you pick up that habit, you begin to lie for no reason, then you know what? You start lying to yourself. And you are not able to lie to yourself at all.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to feel it. Whether you do it or not, you're going to feel it. So this is a bigger lesson I'm trying to teach you. It's not about the gum in the sink. Don't lie. Tell the truth. If you told the truth from jump, we'd have laughed it off. We'd have put it on mommy's nose when she was asleep, and it'd have been done.
What'd you put it in the sink for? What were you thinking? I wanted to see if it would go down. No. Go clean it up and throw it in the trash.
Give me a solid reason. Because I ask my son questions and he gives me answers. Anytime he messes up in school, why did you do this? Well, Johnny hit me. I told the teacher put Johnny in the corner. Johnny came back out of the corner and hit me again, so I punched him in the face. Okay. I can't get wrong with that. Go about your day. Yeah. I told him to defend himself. Let me deal with the teacher after that. You did what I told you to do. Yeah. You told the teacher, that's the warning shot. They came back and did it again. You punched him in the face. I can't wrong you for that. Yeah. But you need to tell the truth.
Because at that point, that's that kid.
Exactly.
Getting his just
due.
Yeah. That's it.
And
he hit my son. We'll tell your son to stop fucking hitting mine.
Simple. Yeah. Now, if you're going around being a bully, I'm gonna make that kid beat your ass since you want to be a bully.
Yeah, that's the other way around. Like, exactly. If it was my kid hitting him and he went back and happened and my son punched him in the face, I'd look at my son. Like, that's another situation. He punched me in the face. What did you do? I didn't do nothing. He hit me and then I went back and hit him again. Oh, okay. But if I found out that you did something, hey, you know what? Well, you had that kind. I'm not going to sit there and let another kid whip your ass if he got a good licking. You know what I mean? Like you said, Mace punched him back. Like, all right, well, now you're even. Yeah. But if I find out you're bullying a kid, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Yo, he hit you? Mm-hmm. What did you do? I told the teacher, and what happened? He hit me again. Did you do anything? No. Like, son, you stay right there. You hit my son. Go for it.
And if you hit him back, I'm going to lay you out right here.
Yeah, and if you hit him, I'm going to hit you.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's and I mean...
It's I know a lot of people are probably losing their fucking minds and like sending trigger memes onto the Facebook page right now. Bang. Listen, I'm not saying that this is good for every kid. No. You know what I mean? It's not. Like, look, my stepdaughter has autism. Absolutely not, because that is a whole different level of reasoning that you have to use with her because she's using a whole different level of reasoning. No, especially that she's my stepdaughter, I would never lay a hand on her, especially, regardless of anything. But, you know, let's say it was my daughter, you know what I mean? And my daughter had autism and, you know, she's come. I can't spank her for doing something wrong. That's not how she processes things. You know, I'm not saying that you should beat your kids. No. I'm saying that sometimes corporal punishment works. Sometimes. All right. It depends on, you have to take the kid's maturity level into effect. You have, like, my son now is 12. I wouldn't spank my son now. He lied to me a little while ago when we were talking about, you know, the talk. The talk, yeah. He lied to me right to my face. I didn't spank him. I didn't even raise my voice at him. I told him what he needed to hear. I was honest with him. He got punished, and that was it. You know, and that's because he's at an age and a maturity level now where he knows what he did was wrong. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, there's no point in spanking him. You know, he's too old for it. He knows what he did was wrong. He's old enough to comprehend that what he did was wrong. People will say, oh, well, what do you mean? He wasn't old enough to comprehend before? What does spanking do? Spanking just deters that action. All right. You talk to him about it after the fact and hopefully something sinks in. But, you know, sometimes some kids need a spanking.
Yeah, some kids.
Sometimes some kids. That's how I'll leave that. I'm not saying it's perfect for everyone.
Let me tell you something. Today, you know, I get up. yeah. So I get up. I don't, you know, in the morning time I work late and I'm off today because it's my motherfucking birthday. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna sleep in, and I had, you know, a little back and forth exchange between my wife and my eldest daughter. My wife asked her to do something. She did the and let me tell you something. That got me punched in the mouth as a kid. Yeah. Okay? Sorry. Yeah. I didn't even need an explanation. I knew what I did wrong as soon as I did it. Yeah. Right? So that irks me when she does it. But hey, if you're not gonna do anything, I can't do anything. Yeah. So I guess they both hormonal at this time. Let's just say that. Yeah, they're both hormonal.
Women hormones. Such fun.
She asked to do something. She said, and my wife was like, listen, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth if you keep with that shit. And my daughter said, well, do it already. Nigga. I sat up so fucking fast, like, what?
Yo, that's when you sit up and you already got popcorn in your hand.
Yes. Yo, me and, because Mason I got him dressed and put on his stuff already, and I was like, get up. And we both were looking like, what is about to happen? Bro, I wish I was in that car ride.
Yo, at that point, that's when your I would have loved to hear, well, do it already. Immediately, your other daughter shows up with the phone. World Star!
Yes. Oh my God. I was like, no, you're bugging. You are bugging. I can't. And later on today, I'm gonna have to talk to her about that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, don't.
See, that's not an ass whooping. That's a fight.
No, that's a fight.
That's a straight up fight.
Like, I was so ready. Oh my God. I was so ready. I was like, you just. I almost want to say, babe, you gonna take that? You just going
yo, you gonna let her punk you like that in your own room?
I thought you was the queen of the house. What's up? Bruh, I swear I thought it was gonna be I wish I was in that car fight. I wish I was in the car because I know she let her have it.
My dad used to go nuts when we said down in Miami, the biggest thing in the world is bro. That everybody, bro. Hey, bro, yo, what's up, bro? Everybody's bro. And not bro. That's you get that the Spanish O comes out of it. Hey, bro. My dad, when we used to call him bro, set him off. I remember my dad one time shoulders were back, fists were cocked, and I just pushed it. What are you gonna do, bro?
Oh, you fucking bugging.
Woo, he didn't hit me, but I didn't win. Something was like, yeah, I knew you were gonna hit me. Like, like what was it, that Shaft, that one movie where Luis Guzman like, puto, why you flinch?
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
It wasn't that moment for me. Even though he didn't hit me, I did not win. I mean, I called him out on his bluff. I did not win that bluff. All right. He didn't hit me, but I still paid. Oh, I paid for that shit. But
yeah, bro.
But like my son does that. My stepdaughter, and this is where it comes into that discipline again. Sometimes it works for some kids. Other kids, you have to work a different way. My stepdaughter says, dang it. Whenever you say or tell her something she doesn't want to hear, dang it. Like if she hears no, dang it. Now, when I was a kid, that would have got my ass whooped. My son, and when he was that age, 8, 9 years old, probably would have got his ass whooped for it. That's how she processes it. And it doesn't even irk me. Like I hear it, like the first time she might do it, like if I don't hear it for a couple of days, my ears might twitch up, like, but then immediately I'm like, oh, no. We have to curb it. And most of the time, I just let that go because again, that's just how she processes. It's not disrespect.
Literally any word.
Yeah, it's with the way she processes things, the way she interprets things. That's not disrespectful on her end. Do I wish it was something different? Sure. And later on, maybe we'll do something to curb it. But she does. That's a whole different strategy you need in that situation. An ass woman's not going to work for her. You know what I mean? I would never, like I said, I'd never lay a hand on her anyway because it's not my place. But it's not, even if it was my place, that's not how you work with that child. You know what I mean? I have to take that into consideration. So, that's like, like if she came up to me and said, do it then, or maybe not to me, but to her mom. Her mom might beat the shit. But again, that's not misbehavior. That's just disrespect and pushing a fight. Like that's not an ass, but that's a fight, like we said. So, but when it,
oh my God.
But like when it comes to saying certain things or doing something like rolling your eyes, like calling my dad bro just to push him on, her saying dang it isn't from the same place. And that's really what it is. When you correct the child, when you discipline the child, you have to look at where they're coming from. Maybe that kid was doing like Mace. The kid hit him. He told the teacher the kid hit him again. He hit him back. Sure, you probably shouldn't hit people in public. Again, if somebody's looking for it, I teach my kid, you don't hit people. That's it. You don't hit people. But you also don't not defend yourself. Exactly. And I know it's a double negative. It don't work. Baby, I'm sorry. I know you're going to call me on. She's going to call me out on that.
Please do.
But, you have to stand up for yourself, too. Like, there comes to a point where you, not just as a man, women, too. Like, you do have to stand up for yourself. All right? You can't just let people walk over you. And use every opportunity. I tell my kid, use every opportunity to walk away. Mm-hmm. All right. If you don't have to get into a fight, people are like, you never have to get into a fight. Bullshit. You grew up in a better neighborhood than we did.
Exactly.
Because there are some situations where you might have to fight your way out. But that is an absolute last resort, and there's zero options left. Right? You can't talk your way out of this. You can't. And now here's the thing: if you did something and this is just your comeuppance, sometimes you might just have to take that ass whooping. Yeah. Sorry, kid. Yeah. If you've been bullying 4 kids and all of a sudden those 4 kids gang up on you in the locker room, guess what? You got that ass whooping coming. But if you're getting ganged up and you got nothing to do with it, and just somebody wants to start some shit with you, and you have to, especially kids. Kids don't reason. As an adult, yes, you should be able to reason with somebody. But if you got a drunk asshole at a bar, again, you might have to fight your way out of that. But yeah, as an adult, you should be able to talk your way out. If you're a teenager in middle school or high school, hormones are in control. Yeah. Nobody really knows how to reason. People are still young. You might have to fight your way out of a locker room. I had to.
I never really got into fights like that.
Yeah, I was always a big kid, and I was smarter than most. So if they didn't want to kick my ass just because I was a big kid, they wanted to kick my ass because I was smarter than them.
I always talk my way out of situations or like diss them, if that's a thing.
See, that's what it was. It was my mouth that got me into trouble. Like somebody would say something to me, and I'd like try to talk myself out of fight. I hated fighting. I didn't like doing it. I felt nervous. I was always worried I was gonna get my ass kicked. Even though I was a bigger guy, I was always scared I was gonna get my ass kicked. So I didn't want to fight. And so I learned how to talk. The problem is I started dissing people, and it just got me into more fights. I won most of those fights. I lost a lot of those fights. But sometimes when you're in high school, you can't talk yourself out of things.
Yeah, no, my parents always taught me, listen, if they're talking, let them talk. Let them talk. They can say whatever they want. Yeah. Do what they want. But the moment they lay a hand on you, you let that motherfucker have it.
Yeah. Rule 1 is you don't throw the first punch.
Yeah. Like,
you do not throw the first. Now you don't take the first punch. If you can dodge it, but you don't throw the first punch.
Yeah. So you definitely want to go ahead and let them talk. Let them get it all out. And to this day, when I first moved out here, I used to take pictures. And we were in the club scene. It was Jamaicans. It was Caribbean spots. It was American spots. American spots, we made a bunch of money because, they paid. Caribbean spots, everybody knew a family member of mine, so they felt they could get a discount. I had to deal with shit on both sides. So I remember this one night, I was in this American spot, and it was his family's party. He may have been drunk, but it was his family's party. Me, my boy, and his girl. Just us three. So I know that he's in my ear, saying, my songs come on, and he's singing the song in my ear because he didn't want to pay for the picture. I'm cool, then move away. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? What do you want me to do? And you know me, I'm calm. I remain calm.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was just igging me, right? Again, he's at his family event. It doesn't matter what he did. If I punch him in the face, they're all fucking me up.
Yeah.
All of us up. It's me, my boy, and his girl.
Yeah.
So I let that shit rock. Let him talk. He sent a message the next day, I'm sorry for the way I was acting, this, that, and the third. I know I must carry myself more professional. And I was like, dude, it's cool. I don't care. I got paid. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, I wanted to punch this nigga's throat in.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I'm not a fighter. I don't want to fight because when I fight, I don't fight to, it's all bad.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
Nothing good comes out of a fight.
Nothing good. And I feel bad after the fact. Mm-hmm. I know I'm not going to lose. That's my thing. I know I'm not going to lose because I black out.
Yeah.
So I don't want that issue. And I have to teach my kids, listen, yes, if you have to, by all means, do it. But be aware of what's around you. If you're one of one and there's a bunch of niggas around this dude or female, be smart.
And that goes to another lesson. Pick your spot.
Yeah. Be smart.
Yeah.
I had to deal with the people in my area. Going to a Jamaican party, taking pictures. I'm taking pictures of the women. This man is walking to me in my ear. Yo, don't take the picture of me, I was like, okay, I'm not. Just like that. And he kept coming to my, yo, make sure I'm not in none of them pictures. Sir, you aren't.
Yeah. I get it. Your wife doesn't know where you are.
I don't even care.
I'm not taking pictures of you.
Yo. So I'm leaving now, and he grabs my arm. That shit set me the fuck off. I was like, yeah, that's when my accent came out. I got real ignorant and started saying a whole bunch of shit that I shouldn't have said because he was an older gentleman and I was 19.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to fight because I don't know who he has in here. Just the same as he doesn't know who I have in here.
Right.
So again, pick your spots.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to kill him too. I don't like it. I don't like it because it solves nothing. And nowadays, nobody wants to fight. Everybody wants to grab a gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, at the time, I was like, shit, I ain't got nothing to lose, nigga. Fuck it. I got kids now.
Yeah.
So
I got a lot to lose.
Yeah, I got a lot to lose now. I got people like depending on me, like want to see me walk through the door.
Yeah.
So I have to pick my battles. God, it was hard.
Yeah. And that goes, and again, the reason we were able to make those choices not to get into fights, the reason I choose to talk myself out of situations is because my parents taught me very early on, they taught both of us, what you do is going to have consequences. Yep. It wasn't because we got a free pass. I never had that, oh, you're okay, you're an angel. No, I got, well, what the fuck did you do? All right, well, then you had that coming, didn't you? And then I got my ass kicked by them.
Exactly.
So like when I got kicked off the bus, what did you do? Oh, man, oh, okay. And then they would call Susie, and Susie would tell them exactly why I got kicked off the bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they know she's not gonna lie, because they're paying her.
Exactly.
Like she's not gonna lie to me. She's on my payroll. Why is she gonna lie to me? And then so not only did I get kicked off the bus and have to walk 2 miles home, I also got my ass kicked for lying. Even if I didn't lie, that's one of those situations I probably would have got my ass kicked for acting a fool too. Yeah. But that's that's where we're gonna leave that off, because this is a good topic.
Yeah, it's a good topic. I was gonna go for a little bit longer.
No, go for it. Fuck it. You guys getting bonus shit because this is his birthday.
Oh yeah. I remember another time. I was in high school and I don't remember what the fuck happened, to be honest with you. I just know it was some chick and there's some dude talking shit about her. And I went across the street. This was downtown Brooklyn. I went across the street to Tillery Park. And that's, Fort Greene is over there.
Right.
So I'll go over there and I heard the dude wants to fight me. This is a dude that I considered a friend at the time too. So I was like, yo, I went to him, I was like, yo, do you want to fight and get this over with or what? Like, what are we doing? So he's like, nah. Out of nowhere, got knocked. Like somebody came, I don't know who to this day. Somebody just came and punched the shit out of me. Like dazed, I didn't fall, but I was dazed. Everything was fucking blurry. I was dizzy. I had an instant headache. Shit was like,
yeah.
And I came to and I see whoever the dude was and like 4 other niggas. And I was like, yeah, it's just me here. I'm not about to hit you back. I'm not.
Yeah.
I got it like I might get a good hit on you, but you got your people right there. Yeah. I'm gonna get my ass whooped. I was like, you got it. Fuck it. And I walked away. I don't know who the dude is. He doesn't know me from a hole in the wall. That's just a nigga looking for a fight.
Yeah.
And if you just crazy enough to punch a nigga that you don't even know, who knows?
He probably saw you talking to the other dude and was like, yo, I got this.
Yeah. Even our homeboy didn't even know who it was.
Shit.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know who the fuck that was at all. Like I haven't spoken to him in years, like since high school. But we didn't know, to this day, we don't know what the fuck that was. Some crazy ass Puerto Rican dude with orange hair. And again,
I feel like the orange hair explains everything.
Exactly. After that, I was like, I seen the whole thing, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one and go home. I'm good, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. That situation's like, yeah, it's more of you than me. I'm done.
Yeah.
Good hit. Bravo, sir.
Yeah,
bravo. But you know what the cool thing was? Even when, and not that it was cool, but fights in school. When you got into a fight in school, that person was your best friend typically in a week.
True.
You know what I mean? I remember I got into a fight with Kenny in the locker room in 8th grade. I didn't like Kenny. He didn't like me. Yo, after we got into that fight, like everything came. It was like all that tension.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
He was my best friend by the end of the school year. It was like we were signing each other's yearbooks. It was like he was going to a different high school than I was. Like, yo, I love you, bro. Take care of yourself. Yo, don't ever change, bro. KIT, and you write the phone number down. Remember those in the yearbooks? Or am I too old for that shit? All right, fuck you, man. That's what we did.
I got my yearbook on a CD.
Yeah. You got your yearbook on a CD? What the fuck are you talking about?
It was a DVD.
Oh, God damn it. Marcel, you know where I'm coming from, right? Yeah, you pass the yearbook around all your friends. They highlight their picture. They write a little message. And it was always, don't ever change, KIT. And then you wrote your mom's phone number because you didn't have a cell phone back then.
Oh, I had a cell phone.
Yeah. I would love to call that number back now. Like if I went through my 8th grade yearbook, just call those numbers and see who didn't change.
Hey, did you change?
Yeah. No, it's like, see who still lives with mom.
Oh, that's,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true.
Like, oh, what's up, bro? Like he's still sitting in his mom, like in his room, still living with mom, and like his mom's still picking up the phone, like, aló, se encuentra Kenny. De parte de quién? Well, this is, people, you get this.
Oh my God.
And like, Kenny, and then I just sit over the phone, like, holy shit. like whoa, wait, this guy's still there. But then what happens if Kenny's just happening to visit his mom that day? Kenny's a lawyer. He's making like hundreds of millions of dollars. He lives in Aruba. He just happened to be home.
You still don't think he's a piece of shit?
You know? No. Because then what's going through his mind? Who the fuck is this? Oh, this is this is Hyman from school. He's like, you still got my number? Like, now what does he think? You know what I mean? Like, yo, did this guy just completely lose his shit?
I'm about to really look through my year. No, I had a yearbook. I'm fucking with you. I had a DVD though in junior high school for whatever reason. I don't know why I did that, but I'm gonna do that shit when I go home because my number has been the same since 01, B.
See, we didn't have phones in middle school.
Oh yeah,
like
that.
Right. Not because we were poor. They didn't exist. We had pages.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah.
I would love to call.
I was talking about coworker the other day. She was like, "Yeah, actually, she's old as shit too." And she was like, "Yeah, I had a pager back then." I was like, "Yo, you mad old, son."
I need you to go fuck yourself all the way away from me.
It's so funny. Yeah, but yeah, now that again, guys, we definitely want you guys to chime in on this. Give us a call, 321-405-2219.
Tell us what your favorite pager code was.
911 boobs. All that shit.
Yeah, that's what sexting was. Sexting back when I was in school was you would have to page your friend 58008 and flip it upside down so it said boobs. That was sexting.
That sucks. It's a whole new thing now. God damn it. And of course you know about it. Let's not revisit that topic. No, but I definitely want you guys to chime in. And you know, the Facebook group, get that popping. Go ahead and join it, like it. Tell your friends. If you like the content that we have, add your friends. We accept everybody.
Big ups to Michelle. We got to shout her out. That is I love the way he says it. Ken's lady. Now I don't want that's not possession. I just love he's like, oh, my lady's gonna be at the house or my lady's cooking. Come over. Yeah. I love the way Ken from 1K away, guys. Go listen to them. Give them a shout out.
Yes.
Ken and Coco over there at their podcast. But I love the way he always refers to, oh, is your lady coming with you? Yeah. It's like that's I don't know why it sounds like classy.
It's cool as shit. It's cool and classy.
And he's not chauvinistic at all. Like he actually has a very good relationship with Michelle, and I love seeing them together.
Yeah.
It's not like from a bad place. Oh, that's my lady. No, that's your lady. It's not my girl. It's not like my lady. I like that.
That's smooth, man.
But big ups to Michelle. She is always like the biggest part. You know, I think she's our biggest fan on the page right now.
Yes.
So big ups to her.
Thank you. Big
ups to Lorraine for that voicemail message, baby. That was such a funny joke.
Bro, I just got it.
I love you. I love you so much, babe. That was such a good joke.
Oh man, what are you trying to do right now?
I'm just trying to keep the peace, man. I'm just trying to keep the peace.
Fuck the peace. Leave everything plugged in.
Ha!
Leave the lights on. Turn everything on. God damn.
Yes. Let us know how you get back. What do you do to win a fight?
Oh man.
What extent is it more than what you would do for a Klondike bar?
Let us know. Pop Song wants to know.
Yes. But yeah, guys, hit us up on social media. Send us emails at nodadjokes@gmail.com. Give us a call, like Raul said, 321-405-2219. Leave a message. Instagram and Twitter at nodadjokes. Twitter, of course, ends with a Z. Hashtag release the S. On behalf of everyone here at Pops On behalf of Marcel, I'm Jay Alvarez.
I'm Raul.
Don't forget, spoil kids, not movies.
And please, no dad jokes.
Thank you for listening to Pops On. Email us any questions and your best dad jokes at nodadjokes@gmail.com. For more content, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/nodadjokes. Follow us on Instagram at nodadjokes and Twitter at nodadjokes with a Z.
Yeah, we tried to get no dad jokes within us, but apparently some thing that got out of hand wanted to take it and then not post anything for 2 years on Twitter because, hey, look at me, I'll get this now and maybe at some point I'll actually figure out how to use Twitter because it's not like I don't have anything else to do with my damn life. I'm just gonna these guys instead.
Whoa.
But
hey, family show, man. Whoa, family.
I bet you his mother's a fucking hoe.